So you want to know what's XRP doing? Is it going up? Is it going down? Look here, look here. This 50 moving average up here was acting as a, as a support, and then right now it was acting as a resistance. But down here, this white line was acting as a resistance, and right now it's over here, it was acting as support. So we have the support and we have the resistance. Now, fortunately for us, this broke to the upside, meaning support actually won and broke to the upside. So we have been going down in a downtrend for a while, and right now we are trying to go in an uptrend, and this is actually happening. So we are down right now, going towards the upside, and there is a big resistance right above us over here. I'm gonna show you. So this part over here, eventually must break towards the upside. Now where it's gonna break out, I don't know where it's gonna break out, but wherever it breaks out, we're gonna be there, we're gonna follow it, and we're gonna see how much pumps. Bing! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new XRP video. XRP is having a really nice breakout. Now, before we look at that, if you interested in altcoins, if you want to know what's pumping, what's not pumping, what's going up and down, good buys, bad buys, and stuff like that, check out the Patreon link down below. That said, let's see what XRP is doing. So the support, guys, the resistance up here got broken 2 days ago. Yesterday we closed the daily with the red candle, and right now we are pumping a little bit up here, right? We are pumping up a little bit, but it's a good stuff, man. The fact that we are holding the support up here at 50 moving average is very good. Now you can see also on the chart that everything is in green today. Bitcoin is up like 3% and stuff like that, so everything still looks bullish, and as long as Bitcoin can climb, we are climbing with it. Now we are still not I'm gonna pull out some lines now. We are still not expecting some kind of a breakout out of this triangle. Where is triangle? We are still not expecting any kind of breakout of the triangle right now, and it might take a little while before we actually get there, but we are getting pretty close. What we are actually waiting for is actually the Bitcoin to slow down, so the money from Bitcoin goes into altcoins, and that's when we're gonna have this big alt season. But right now it's Bitcoin season, and we are waiting that. Now we have here a couple of interesting targets here. 1.3 billion the first, then you got a 156, 230, 272, and stuff like that. This target up here, 2.3, this comes from this distance up here, right? So we create two triangles up here. This is the first triangle. Well, technically this was the big one, was the first triangle, but then we looked a little bit and we found this very nice support line down here. Now I found something very interesting when measuring the distance, the target to 2.3 is in the respect that this over here, this part over here, this triangle is having the same target as this triangle up here, because this is the logarithmic chart. So when we are moving this line down, it gets extended, but when moving upwards, it gets smaller. So when we are moving it over here, you can see where we took the distance to measure it from the breakout to the target, 2.3. But look at this here. If we moved it a little bit close up here, you'll notice that this exact point shows where the bottom is. This exact point shows where the bottom is. You can see here bottom, and you can even use this bigger one to actually measure the breakout to the 2.3. So I think 2.3 is in the books, and if we get to 2.3, it's gonna do a lot of 2.3. People don't think 2.3 is bullish, but 2.3 is not enough. I mean, 2.3 is 100% up. That's nice. I like that. Everybody likes that, but they don't think that's enough. Now I'm gonna tell you why 2.3 is more important than a lot of other targets. Even this one is, I mean, when you get here, this is almost booked in. The thing is when if you go up here and go to 2.3, you cross all of these tops up here. You cross all of these tops, and once you cross these tops up here, you are getting very bullish, because if you go to the weekly time frame, you'll see here these tops are very important. So what we had over here, let me just go a little bit back to clean the lines a little bit. What we had here, I know there's a lot of lines, excuse me, sorry about that. Sometimes might be a little bit confusing understanding all the lines on the chart if you're not very if you're not like me, but you see these stops up here, right? These stops, they go towards the upside, and over here they go towards downside, right? Towards downside. So the good thing is gonna be if you can start creating higher highs towards the upside, higher highs towards the upside, that's gonna be a good thing, right? So we want to try to do that. So this level of 2.3 might be super important for XRP to, you know, get up there and get to that level. And if these triangles are, you know, pushing us towards the upside and we have a breakout, you know, we are looking at 2.3, and if we get to 2.3, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be very, very nice. That said, down here, let me see on the 4-hourly. It is just moving as exactly as it should be moving. On the 4-hourly, we are holding this red line, this 20 moving average. On the 1-hourly, we are, you know, looking like we might break it a little bit on the downside, but it's not a big deal because on the daily time frame, we can go all the way down to something like 1.07 and still be very bullish. This can go right now, this can go down some 6% and you can still be super bullish, because you never want to watch this small time frame. This is the 4-hourly time frame, and then you got this 1-hourly time frame. You never want to watch the small time frames. You always want to watch the big time frames, preferably daily and weekly time frame. And as you can see here, this daily time frame gives us room to dump down all the way down to 1.08 without actually affecting the mood, okay? Without affecting this 50 moving average. As long as the 50 moving average is holding us up here, we can dump down here and nothing will actually happen. Nothing will actually happen. On some other charts, like over here, down here, it might be looking bad, but even here is the 50 moving average on the 4-hourly that might actually, you know, hold us on the upside and stuff like that, right? So the daily is, you know, setting the mood for the chart, how we are gonna go towards the upside. But I think 1.08 is you know, very decent support that should be holding. If not, then this 20 moving average. If not, then 200. If not, then 100. If not, then this one. If not, then this one. If not, here. No, not like that, not like that. But you know, we got something decent. We know where the supports are, and this 1.08, 1.7, right, this line up here, it should be pretty. We should be pretty confident in this support. But if the support breaks, something is not off, we're gonna talk about that. But if you know, support should by all means do hold right now. That's we are above the 50 moving average, comes above a 50 moving, because this 50 moving average usually holds for a long time. You can see here 50 moving average, and we went down up here 50 moving average, then broke it, and right now we're above it. So if you can manage to bounce off the 50 moving average, I think a lot is done. And once we bounce off the 50 moving average, you know, we are getting out of the triangle, we are going on to 2.3 and so forth. But right now I don't see anything problem with the charts. Even the volume right now, I'm going to show you the volume. Even the volume is confirming that this is a legit move. So thinking about the volume, when the price is going up, you want the volume to go up, right? When the price is going down, you want actually the volume to go up as well. Because the volume is showing interest in the move, okay? So let me just explain this very quickly for you. If you have some kind of move to go that goes down, and you have the volume going towards the upside, no, that's actually the wrong thing. You know, forget about it. I'm a little bit confused. This goes towards the upside, the volume goes towards the upside. This is a good thing because the volume shows that there is interest in the move and people want this to go up. So I'm liking the volume as well. The volume is pretty good, especially on this breakout. The volume was pretty decent. This green candle, this green candle volume was decent, and then you have this red candle, also decent volume without breaking the support. So there was a lot of volume. A lot of people wanted to push it back down. The bears, you know, the guys we don't like, want to push the price down, could not push the price down, and we are still keeping above it. So right now I think this is pretty much done, that we are up here, and right now we are looking to get above, you know, the first level is 1.3, and then third target should be 2.3 up here eventually once we break this level up here. That's that. Come back tomorrow and we're gonna see what more we have tomorrow. Do subscribe for the channel, and by the way, notifications are not going out, guys, so you gotta come to the channel from time to time, you know, check out for the XRP video once a day, because notifications are not going out. That said, check out the Patreon as well. See you guys around. Bye bye.